name is Arthur Galustian. I'm the owner and curator of Rogal Art Gallery. This is my father, Rogal. The art gallery was dedicated to his work and collection and named after him. We wanted to have a space that would afford us to showcase his work and collection. He's on the West Coast and he's had opportunities to showcase his work there, but we wanted a location on the East Coast and a venue that would not only afford him to showcase his work, but it'd be a creative environment for other artists to come together, collaborate, and share openly their creative process and be able to be known. And that's so important for us because, you know, an artist as talented as he or she may be, if not known, that could really hinder their growth. And so when they are recognized and valued for who they are, that helps them to aspire to greater things, create more, and flourish as an artist. And that's exactly the reason why we wanted Rogal to be established and afford them that opportunity.
So my name is Drew Banchback, and this painting is titled Waste. It was me kind of experimenting with different materials because a lot of the time I work with just plain oil and acrylic. I don't mix media. I wanted to kind of play around with plastic on plastic. A lot of my artwork has a lot of cartoony kind of figures and animal imagery, so I kind of wanted to merge my experimenting with materials and my usual themes shown in my artwork. So I tried to mix the two, and I have just people piled on top of each other, and I had like a little thing with balloon animals at the time, so I mixed actual like balloons with the artwork and have a bunch of balloon animal silhouettes or outlines in the background. Yeah. I chose Rogal because I would see the artwork online a lot, and I didn't know that I actually had a little postcard that I loved that I hung up on my wall, and I saw that they had like an opening for artists to come in the gallery, and I was like, yes. So yeah, I wanted to bring my artwork here, and it was this is the first gallery that I've ever been in, so it's going to be always special to me. So.
Hi, I'm Irene Cosmodelis. I base a lot of my art on natural things, especially seascapes and things that I found growing up on Long Island. I use a lot of mixed media, and I started bringing my artwork to Rogal because of its commitment to local artists and artists that are getting started and artists that have been established. So there's a good eclectic mix of different types of artwork here.
Hi, my name's Tom De Niro. I am the artist of these pen and inks. So the subjects I pick are based on photographs. I work with a photographer. We usually work in either with people or architecture because that translates the best for pen and ink with black and white. When you start working in landscapes or seascapes, it's a little bit more difficult to translate. So this is really much the kind of subject matter that I like to work with. It's a collaboration between myself and my photographer to pick the right pieces, the right composition. I think art is important because it uses another part of the brain. I think it stimulates a lot of creativity, gives you confidence, and I think it's just thinking out of the box, thinking differently, I think is really helpful for people. And it gives you a great satisfaction, art itself. The other thing I love about it is that when you do art, you actually finish something and you actually have a piece that's done. A lot of times in life we do things, but we never see a finish line or a completion. But with art, you can really put a period on the end of it and finish it, which I really like.
My name is Edwin Parra. I'm 19. I would say my art is inspired by everything in my life, like everything at the time. I'm very inspired by music and social media, like other artists that I look up to. When I make a painting, it's always like this headspace that I'm in. And like once I start, I have to finish it. I like taking emotions and translating them visually. So I would say my work is full of symbols and personal images which I choose to convey. This is the first gallery I've worked with. This year I decided to finally show the work I've been making, and I think that's very important to show your work, especially for young creators. The space where I've been sharing my art for a very long time is online and social media, but it's different when you look at it in person and you know that people are creating work.
When I look at art, I'm hoping to get an emotional reaction, some sort of feeling in my gut, and that's usually the art I'm drawn to. I think art in society is so critical. You can tell when you drive into a town where they take art seriously, you can just feel a sense of community, and people seem to have a friendlier tone when there's some art. I've even noticed in inner cities where there's a lot of graffiti, it seems like there's a better tone in the area, because that's their art, and it's not for sale, but it's doing something to make people feel connected.
Այդ ստայլը ընտրել եմ, որովհետև դա ընտրել եմ, որովհետև այդ ստայլը իմ ցուցատալիս իմ ներքի աշխարհը եւ կարողանում արտահայտել այդ գույներով, դրա համար այդ ստայլը եմ ընտրել։ Այս գործը շատ շուտվանից մտքիս մեջ էր, միշտ Եվրոպան ինձ համար գեղեցիկ ա եղել, բայց ավելի շատ սիրել եմ իրաց կրիշի տեսակները, որ ոնց է տարբերում քաղաքը վերևից, ոչ թե մարդիկ որտեղ են քայլում, այլ վերևից, ոնց որ ծտերը թռնում են, ինչ գեղեցկություն ունեն, այդ է ուզում արտահայտել։ Every artist he live in this time, but thinking about future. My brother is my teacher. He tell ugly drawing easy, but beauty drawing is very hard. Everybody for me is good. Because if your art is not lovely people, you're not doing beauty. What kind of nationality, what kind of color, this, for me that's not problem. Everybody, God created every people same. Same cry, same happiness. But still separate, it's not like this. Like somebody coming and say, different color. This color don't like it. This is not, who is still, this not color, it's good. Because composition, color together mix it, new color, new life, new something. Because if no pencil, nothing, you start a drawing, but where you stop, where you come. But second time, you thinking about for emotional. If you see picture, you tell lady what to tell about per person, what kind of dream, what kind of different kind.